Here I am in the top end, not far from Darwin, which is the capital of Northern Territory, in the top end of Australia. This is a tropical savanna landscape. Savanna is a landscape which is characterised by between 20 and 80% tree cover over a generally grassy understory, which is it's a bit shrubby through here, but I think there are reasons for that that we might get to in this video. In particular, I'm standing here at a place called Girraween Lagoon. It's a lagoon just in the distance there that has been around for a couple of 100,000 years. A really remarkable lagoon, a remarkable place. The lagoon, or the wetland at times, has been collecting information that's been floating around the atmosphere that we're hoping to pull out of the sediments. Things that are produced by these. This is a flower from a eucalypt. It produces pollen that blows into the atmosphere and lands in the lake. And we can pick up the signature, if you like, being deposited in the lake at any particular time and understand what the environment was doing around the lake at that time. And that way we can read the history books stored in the sediments of these lakes and uncover the deep time history of these landscapes. This is a heavily altered landscape. People have been burning and managing this for thousands upon thousands of years. Layer upon that the big changes in climate that the Earth has experienced and is experiencing gives the landscape we see today. And one of the questions that I'm really interested in here is, how has the landscape responded to the arrival of white people and the dispossession of the landscape by Aboriginal people, and effectively them not practicing their burning and whatever other land management practices they performed in a landscape like this? How's that affected what we see today? One would expect a reduction in fire would give you a increase in shrub and tree cover and a decrease in grasses. So we can test that by looking at the sediments in this lagoon. Other colleagues of mine who I'm here with from James Cook University are looking at the deeper time history. What was this place like before people arrived? What was it like the last interglacial, the last time the Earth had a similar climate to today's? What happened through ice ages? All of these sorts of questions can be unpacked by remarkable places like Girraween Lagoon. So we're currently working on all of this right now. My main thing is looking at what the plants were doing through pollen and what fire was doing. And if you look around us, there's evidence of fire everywhere. And this is a very fire-prone landscape. All these trees down here are covered in charcoal, makes your fingers very, very dark. That blows into the lake as well. And there are all sorts of things that land in the lake that we can pull out and reconstruct through time. So this is Girraween Lagoon, about 30 kilometres east of Darwin, and it's a focus of a major project from a number of institutions, myself from Melbourne University and colleagues from James Cook University and Charles Darwin University in Darwin.